episode 6, we explore the mystery of what is going on with Pulse. What is this program that is turning mutants against other mutants?
We've deployed our mutant assets cautiously. But now it's time to be more aggressive.
We're following Reed and Eclipse and Andy as they head out to Baton Rouge.
I'm finally good at something, and you're just telling me not to do it.
All I want you to do is to use good judgment.
Reed needs to find a new way to relate to his son and needs to understand how to deal with a son with superpowers. Also sort of in the context of what it means to prepare young people to live in this world. We get to see some of that conflict between Caitlin and Polaris as they sort of fight over these two visions of the future.
What do you think you're doing? That's my daughter.
Yeah, and she's training right now.
I don't recall giving you permission to hurl saw blades at my kid.
She's got powers. She needs to know how to use them.
Well, not like this.
In episode 7, the deal that Eclipse made comes back to bite him.
We made a deal.
Now's not a good time.
You knew what you were getting yourself into when you asked me to help you find your precious magnet girl.
Polaris is really worried about him and she wants to rescue him. Only over the course of the episode, she comes to realize that maybe he doesn't need rescuing quite as much as she thought.
So how's Carmen doing?
Okay, babe, you don't understand.
I saw you with her. I think I understand perfectly.
No, you don't.
This is a big crisis point in their relationship. So coming up on the end of the season, we begin to explore the past of the Strucker family. Reed has realized that his father worked for the company that developed the Hound program, Trask Industries, and he goes to see if he can find out more about the program. And when he arrives, he uncovers some really significant secrets in his past.
A research project to eliminate the X gene. I never found what they wanted, a serum that worked on all mutants. But I made a version that worked on one mutant and gave it to you.
This is a terrifying moment for Otto as he realizes that Andy and Lauren have the same powers. His life's work has failed. Dr. Campbell is also curious about what's going on with Otto Strucker.
Your work on suppressing the X gene is quite brilliant. It led directly to mine, enhancing it.
And for the first time in many years, Otto uses his mutant powers.
Shut him down! Excuse me.
On the other side of the story, the mutants are dealing with a huge event, which is a Hound has been infiltrated into the group of refugees that they're helping. Through this, they meet Esme, who is a telepath. She's extremely helpful in this episode, but we will come to realize that there's a lot more to Esme than there appears. So going into episode 9, the mutants find that they have this big opportunity to do something about the Hound program, to actually free the people who are inside.
We are the last hope those prisoners have.
So they come up with a plan that involves the Strucker family helping to knock out the defenses at the Trask labs while the mutants set up to free everyone. But in the climactic moment, everything goes terribly wrong.
Get out of there!
Wait, I don't understand. What's going on?
Reed, look!
There was a Sentinel robot and arms teams in the building!
Jace Turner has actually discovered their plan. He captures Dreamer and Blink and the Strucker children. Everything is lost.
It's over.
Going into the 10th episode, Dr. Campbell has finally gotten the thing that he wants most, which is the Strucker children.
You're the great-grandchildren of Andreas von Strucker. He and his sister Andrea shared a trait that I believe the two of you have inherited. The ability to combine your powers.
We get to see what Dr. Campbell's agenda is.
Don't do anything for him. Don't do what he...
By executing Dreamer in front of them and threatening to execute Blink in front of them, they are forced to use this power in this indestructible adamantium room. They unleash it for the first time. It's awesome. What we realize through this entire episode is that behind the scenes, Esme has been manipulating everyone at the headquarters, using both of their plans, but she has a plan of her own.
On the ground!
Fire. 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 Time to go, boys and girls. The fun's just starting.
Going into the next part of the season, the big mystery is what is this new alliance going to mean for the Mutant Underground, for the Struckers, and for mutant kind in general.